Hey everyone, just setting up at the moment, so I apologize if you'd pop in a bit early. Setting up, entering questions, etc. Cool. Alrighty. Just getting the thumbnail and stuff sorted, and then yeah, we should be underway pretty shortly for the proper stream. I think someone wrote in Chelsea. Hey Brenton, how are you? I'm doing well. How are you, Chelsea? We're getting there. I forget how to do all this. All right, yeah, I remember how to do this now. Videos, analytics, comments. All right. So much going on here. Hiya, Jap, how are you? Yeah, Chelsea, I took about, I think it's been 10 days without a video. There's a channel update video coming out. I got super crook, like unbelievably sick. You have no idea. So I got laryngitis, and then long story short, laryngitis. I also have Crohn's disease, which doesn't affect me too much. But the meds that I took, the antibiotics that I took for laryngitis, effed off the meds that I take for Crohn's. So I got really, really sick. So it was not a fun about 2-week period there. So I just couldn't make videos at all, pretty much. I was like bedridden or in hospital. So, but yeah, we're back now. All good. How are you going, Hajab? But yeah, all is good. Like all is really good on my end now. It's just, yeah, sometimes these things happen. You need to roll with them a bit. Is it YouTube Studio? Oh, live. Here we go. I'm just doing all the thumbnails and all of that sort of jazz at the moment. So I think either Hajap or Chelsea, I can see that you. Oh, I can see now there's 2 likes on the video. So thank you for both liking the video. I'm assuming it was you two. Okay, edit. Details. Here we go. I hate that you have to go live to then be able to edit it unless you pre-plan it. But I don't know when I'm going to get on some days, so. But that's okay. We're here now. Live reactions. There we go. NHL. Now I'm going to put all the tags in. Yeah, how's everyone been for the last few days? It's game 2 today, so that's pretty exciting. Actually stoked to see this game. And live, and there we go, bang. Okay. Reactions. All right. That is, I think, everything done now. So now I can just do the chat. Yeah, I remember you, bud. Of course I do. Popped in like every video. Every live stream. Got a few mainstays. All right, let's get some noise going in here. Oh, 3 likes now. I don't know where the third one came from, but anyway. All righty. All right, and then we can hit the watch button, and this should now all work on my thing. So for those, I guess, I'll probably have to explain this a few times, but I just got an email back today, which is very exciting. So next season, I won't be able to do it this season. Next season, there'll be a lot more on the screen. There won't be, right now I'm tidying up this room. And so actually this is going to completely rearrange. So the next time I live stream, this should be completely different. So I'm ripping out all the wardrobe stuff. There's just a smish-mash of jerseys just lying on the floor with my cricket bag. Of which that season starts very shortly. So that's super exciting. So yeah, we're really not far away from that at all. Yeah, I play grade 1, so it's pretty intense on the Saturdays for me. But usually, I think this year it's not going to cross with much of the hockey season, to be honest. God, that is good coffee. Good coffee. So how have you been, Hajap? Now that you're a Vancouver fan, right? I want to say Vancouver fan. Now that your Vancouver boys are out, how is everything going? I still might put on a hockey jersey. I feel I might instead of the Pickle Rick. But we'll see how we go. The game is about to begin shortly. How exciting. How exciting. I will be doing a few things with my hands, so if you see things below the camera, it's because I'm putting a new grip on my bat. So, so yeah, that is a cricket bat for those who care. And they cost about, well, this one cost about $1,000. So yeah, but as you can see, all this is getting loose, and that means I don't have much grip. So yeah, so that will be, so yeah, if you see my hands doing a bunch of stuff, it is that below the camera. I'm not jerking off. Well, here we go. We're live. We got hockey. All right, I am going to put on a jersey, but so I'll be back in one moment. Alrighty. I still think it's weird that they're still just at their house. No, I don't want the Ducks jersey. It shows up too much. Get away my Pens jersey. Alrighty. Yep, so answering questions, guys, if you got anything about hockey or anything in general, otherwise anything on the game, really any insights. I can't play game footage and I can't play game audio. However, next season when I do these live streams, there will be a lot more on the screen. A lot more. So I just got an agreement with the company that does all the scores. To like so not from NHL.com, but if you go to other sites, you can see the scores. It's called an API integration, and I've got permission to use that now. So yeah, so in these games, I should have a few things, which should be good. The moose got loose. Oh, this is the worst thing about watching this from Australia is that you literally watch the same things over and over again. Actually, I should be able to watch this on KO. Maybe I should try watch this on KO. See which one's ahead of it. I wonder if it is on KO. If it is, then we might be on here. Okay, so that's the pre-match. It should be. From start, unless it's saying from start because it has only just started.
From Tampa's point of view, and I think that's the way they have to.
I think it has only just started. Let's take a look. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'm going to see which one's ahead out of my streams, and then that's the way we're going to pick which stream we're going to watch. It is definitely KO wins. Oh, man, I'm so pumped for this game. Say hey in the chat, guys, if you are here. Keep this stream going. Otherwise, this can be a very, very long endeavor. If you keep the chat moving, it does help out. Here we go. Let's go, boys. Oh, I just got a sub then. If you did just pop in and give me the subscription, say hey. Let me know because I will thank you. But unfortunately, it doesn't give me the option normally to be able to do that. But that's cool. So there's a sub. God, so many ads. So many ads. All right, let's maybe look at some hockey news. All right, yeah, let's go look at Hockey Reddit. See if there's anything good on Hockey Reddit. Alrighty, here we go. Hockey Reddit. Let's see what's on here. Let's see what happened in the last 24 hours, eh? I don't think there's been too much going on. Been some pretty good trades lately, so I'm expecting an active draft. That's on the 6th and the 7th, which I've just taken off. Cal McCarr won the Calder Trophy, of course. So that was, I mean, if you go by playoffs, it may have gone to Hughes, but yeah, it doesn't. Hellebuck gets the Vesna, fair enough. Yossi, it gets the Norris. Charles a little bit, I don't know. I would have liked someone else to get that one. Oh. Here we go. We're looking at the cup now. Alexiak, Kimi Ranta. If you don't know who they are. I mean, Alexiak's a Stanley Cup champion, isn't he? Well, not with the Pens. I'm sure he was on the Penguins then. This is a really good intro. I really wonder, like, what happens with Khudobin if they win the Stanley Cup. Like, because he's been a handy backup for a while now. Okay, a few changes. So 2 changes on the Tampa Bay side. Wow, 6 defensemen now for Tampa Bay who have been running 7 pretty much this whole Stanley Cup. Definitely since Boston. Chelsea, I want to give it to Tampa if they can get it together and play a full game, but I'm starting to think that the fatigue's setting in there. So I mean, we'll find out. Plug in the phone. Oh. Bit nervous, even though I'm not playing. I'm nervous. Nervous for these players. Game 2. This is a big game. Like, this is the big pivotal one. Especially with how truncated the schedule is. But enjoy the hockey while it lasts. It doesn't look like they're going to be back till January now, if not later. Because what is it? It's Wednesday and then it's Friday, Saturday, which is great for me because I can live stream. Oh no. I'm confused. Yeah. So Monday, Wednesday. So Wednesday's the next game, and then it's Friday, Saturday, which is great for me because it means I can live stream both games. Is this the Bare Naked Ladies singing the national anthem? Well, stripes and bright stars through the barrel's light. Well, the ramparts we wrought were so gallantly streaming. All right, I'll stop doing that. Big crane outside. Okay, I didn't want to talk over the anthem, so sorry for the bit of silence there. Now it's the Canada one. Oh, Canada. I think the best thing is that the football finals here will be starting just as the Stanley Cup final finishes. So that'll be pretty cool. All right, here we go. Vasilevsky getting ready. All right, we're away. We are away. Oh, this is good. This is good. Good to see some hockey. Get some game 2 on. I was super sick. This is all I wanted to do again. Tampa Bay doing their thing thus far. But everyone's just sussing each other out. Oh. That was weird how Hedman and how the Tampa Bay defense played that. That was so odd. They just let it go to their goalie. I didn't even know what I was looking at then. Really good, like a kind of a half chance for Dallas there. But I mean, those goals kill you if they go in. All right, about 1 minute in. Looks like Dallas has got a bit of run early. That's offside. It was going to be a really good 2-on-1, but it was so clearly offside. So, yeah, given the edge to Tampa Bay, but they need to play a full game if they keep being fatigued. I don't know. Yeah, Dickinson was all over that. Like, that was so almost a goal. Yeah, Dallas looks pretty keen to get the forecheck established. 0-0. It just started Casanova. So 0-0. And it is a minute 20 in. So it's super early into the game. 2 shots to Dallas, 0 shots to Tampa Bay. I mean, not much has really happened here. But, yeah, Dallas had a bit of a scoring chance when the Tampa Bay defense just kind of left the puck. That's all right. That's what I'm here for. If you just like the video, I appreciate that. Also, guys, I can't tell whether if you subscribe. It really does help us out if you do. Just let me know in the chat because then I can thank you. Because, yeah, otherwise it does that. How you doing? I'm doing well, Logan. How are you? Keen as mustard for this game. So yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a bit high octane. I don't think it's going to be boring or a bit of a snooze fest. This one. Good to hear. Good to hear. Answering questions, guys, about anything hockey related. Obviously, it's a hockey YouTube channel, or anything in general. If you see my hands doing weird stuff, I'm currently re-gripping my cricket bat because the season's about to start, and as you can see, it's just starting to go there. So I'm not jerking off rapidly underneath the table. I am I'm actually doing something. So yes. So if you do see, just figured I would do something productive at some point while doing this stream. But yeah, answering questions, guys. If you do sub, let me know so I can thank you. Because it does tell me that there's been a sub, but it doesn't tell me who that is because, that would just be convenient. It really does help us out. Otherwise, if you like the video, yeah, keep talking, ask me questions, keep the stream going. So yeah, 2.5 minutes in, still 0-0. It's really just been a dump fest thus far. Like both teams have just kind of thought, I want the puck to be behind the goal at the other side of the ice, and it can stay there. Outside of one offside, there hasn't been a lot. But that's all right. Oh, someone's down. Who is that? So Tampa Bay player's down. Couldn't see if he was getting back up, but it was kind of that face first where they start to cover themselves. Oh, he's back up. He's back up. Oh, it's Kucherov. It was Kucherov who went down, and he went down again. There's a penalty being called. So Tampa Bay going on the power play. How do you feel about the Penguins in the offseason? Oh, boy. Not good. Not good, mate. Not good. So I am a Penguins fan, although I've got about so for those who are new here, I do sorry, I mean it costs $1,000. I'm going to show it off every now and then, right? But I've got about 20 jerseys of the teams. I don't have Tampa Bay or Dallas, which I'll have on order next. And I do a lot of videos on just individual teams, but I am a Penguins fan, and that's obviously what the channel mostly centers around. This offseason has not been great. I don't like the fact that we're getting rid of first-round picks, and we got rid of Bugstad, but had to keep $2 million of his salary, and we got a 7th-round pick for it. Like, it's just stuff like that. The McGinn contract looks good. I just think the window's closed a bit, and I think as a Penguins fan, I talk about every other team analytically, and I talk about the Penguins as purely from a fan. I think we just need to come to the terms that they're not winning a Stanley Cup again. And that's okay. Hey, they've won 3 in the last decade. A little bit over a decade. You can't argue with that. There are teams that haven't, the Buffalo Sabres haven't been in the playoffs for 8 years, so you can't win it every year. But I think we just need to kind of roll it back a little bit and start getting some youth and Rutherford. As long as Rutherford's there, they're not going to keep. They don't have this year's first round draft pick. They don't have next, so they're all in for at least next year to try win it. I'm assuming you're a Leafs fan, Logan. You guys won out in that trade handedly. All right, this power play just doesn't seem to be going. Yeah, minute in, not even a shot yet. All right, here we go. They might be able to get set up here. They just need to change this look of this power play, I feel. So 0-3 last game. Oh, it's on an 0-14 run right now. All right, yeah. No shots on goal, just 2 pretty big blocks. Yeah, that was a good trade for Dubas, don't you think, to just get the fan base to just breathe, just have a little bit of an exhale, just right, we don't need to fire anyone. It's okay. We got our first round pick back. Everyone, there is a lot of pressure on the Leafs to get, because obviously it's a bit of a meme right now with them in the first round. But they're still super young, very, very young. So I just kind of feel like even if they won a series, I feel like that would be having a different conversation about them. They're on track, it's fine. They're going to dominate. They just need to fix that D. What do you think they need to do? Or we drop 2 spots. Yeah, but I mean, that's not massive to get Marlowe off the books. Plus, you got a good prospect in there as well. So it just seems so weird that Rutherford is just the weirdest person with trades. You can go look it up, and there's half the trades are great, and half the trades are just what are you doing? And it's just nothing going on. How much cap space does the Maple Leafs have next year? They have 14. Wow. Oh, no, 2021. Here we go. They have 6. With, a few people that need contracts. Yeah, if he didn't have to hold the load, I think he was injured for a lot of this year. Dallas with a really good chance of scoring, by the way. If he wasn't injured for a lot of this year, I really think he's one of the best defensemen in the league, top 5, maybe top 10, somewhere in that sort of bracket. Like you said, he just needs someone like a Dumoulin from the Penguins. That would be perfect, so he can go do his thing. And he has a good stay-at-home defenseman with a little bit of skill. That's if you look at a lot of these top lines in the NHL, that's usually it. It's the best defender, and then someone that's just really good but with limited skill. Does that make sense? Great at positioning, great at playing their game, can step up in a pinch. That should be the worst. But yeah. Yeah, I know. Jim Ruff is well, he's not the dumbest GM. Like I said, if you look it up, if you look up some of the things that he did, you're like, oh, okay, like right, he's not terrible. And then you look at some of the other things and you're like, you are so bad, I don't get it. And it's just it makes no sense what he does. Just none. It's really hard, Chelsea, because like the D that you would get for the Leafs, I mean, how do you deal with the cap? Like that's the whole like there's no one I would really go for in free agency. I'm just taking a look up now. Maybe Vatanen? Like Vatanen, I mean, he's just going to be too expensive. Like all these players are just going to be way too expensive. I mean, just not having Cody Ceci in the team helps. Tanev, like Christopher Tanev, would be perfect for the Leafs, but they won't be out. They won't have the money. Like that would be one that I would really look at, but again, won't have the money. Gudis would be another one. Montador would be one as well. Just they need. I mean, you're not getting a first line partner for Riley, but you just need someone competent so everyone can kind of go up. Oh, a bit of a 2-on-1. Oh my god, Alexiak just he went hard into the boards there. Jesus, Haskinen's so good. I really wonder about Hudobin. Like, let's take a look. Guys, if you do subscribe or hit this like button, it really helps the channel out. It helps this very video out. I know every YouTuber says it, but it really does help us out here. So if you are enjoying it, hit the sub button. There's tons of content that comes out. Obviously, we had a 10-day hiatus while I was super sick and went to hospital because they won't let me, when I have no voice, they won't let me record, apparently. No, it's all right. Everything's fine, by the way. Everything's fine. It's just I just kind of try to work through being sick, and yeah, apparently that makes things worse. So, yeah. Oh, Kucherov going into the dressing room. So he was down twice this game, then he just got spun to the boards. Pretty hard too, but he got there on his own. So walked there on his own. So hopefully it's just go to the trainer, take some magic pills, get back out. That's what you hope for. And guys, if you do sub, let me know in the chat, so I can just thank you, because it doesn't tell me who you are when you sub, because that would be convenient. But yeah, otherwise still answering questions. Yeah, I don't know, Chelsea. Is there anyone that you have in mind, D-wise, or even Logan? You've got in mind D-wise for this? All right, what was I looking at? I was looking at, is Hudobin still under contract? Where's the Dallas Stars on Cap Friendly? Oh, there they are. I was like going insane then. Pretty low shooting, 4-2. There's been a lot of shot attempts. I'll get that stat for you shortly. Just a lot of block shots at the moment. So and shots just going a little bit wide, just trying to avoid the block. Yeah, Hudobin's a free agent. I really wonder if someone takes a punt on him if he wins a cup. The summary of the next is going to be you screaming into the camera. The summary of the next? Okay. I'm curious what the next is. You know me very well. If there's potential to be screaming into a camera, because that's usually what I do. Next, oh yeah, I'm doing a post game for every game of the season. I did it for the tail end of last one. Now that works a lot easier, and obviously we're trying to get this It's a Hockey Night off the ground in YouTube world. There's going to be a lot of yelling into a camera. That's all right. It's part of the fun. It's going to be such a frustrating season. I don't know how, and everyone jumps on this to be, whenever the Penguins have a bad season, trade Letang, trade Malkin. I honestly think if they can fleece a team and trade Malkin, to probably look at that. I feel like a team like the Golden Knights, they're definitely low on center. You could get Cody Glass and, a first and maybe something else. Only if teams overpay, but I just feel like good chance for a cross crease there. Heiskanen, stop that. Yeah, but next season's going to be brutal for the Pens. It's just going to be riding this wave. I mean, we don't even know how next season's going to look like. It looks like it's going to start in January. So I wonder if they go I think it was 2013 was the last labor dispute, maybe 14, where they came back in January and played 40 games. So I wonder if they, look to do something similar. I like the wild card games, but I really wish they would bring that back. Even if it was 7 plays 10, 9 plays 8 in a best of 3, you do that in a week, and every other team gets a week off just to, recover. And then you start the playoffs. I think that's it just means seeding matters a little bit more. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Now the fans with backs over their heads are Pens fans. Yeah. Oh, man, they're going to overreact. We have the worst fan base and the worst media. We have the worst media. And that says a lot, seeing that you're a Leafs fan. And, I know your media is terrible, but ours is just 40-year-old white people with just the same take in telling us how Jack Johnson's good and we're an idiot fan base for thinking that he's not. Oh, God, I forgot about Jack Johnson for a brief second. Yeah, I think you guys are in for a good season. But yeah, people are definitely going to overreact. They just forget, we won 2 cups not long ago. But yeah, it's all going to be this overreaction. But yeah, it's not going to be a fun season. I think the worst thing is we don't have our first round pick. So there's not even that little horizon of we might win a draft lottery. Literally we have not, we have to make the playoffs. We can't not make the playoffs. I don't get why you have ads to watch the Stanley Cup finals while watching the Stanley Cup final. I don't understand why I need an ad to tell me when Game 3's on. Clearly I'm a fan that I'm watching this. It's just me ranting about ad from the champs to the nightmare. Yeah, I mean, that usually happens. Look at the Red Wings. They just... See, that's my problem. I think the Penguins are going to go this Red Wing route where they're just going to be let's make the playoffs for as long as we physically can, have no chance of winning a cup. And then just the end of it, you have no team. You just can't. you just can't be at that level for that long. You need to be able to, especially with us, like we keep trading away our draft picks, so it's not even like we're getting the 20th overall or anything. We're literally getting Daniel Sprong, who I think he just signed a deal, actually. Daniel Sprong. Yeah, with the Capitals. There you go. Re-sign with the Caps. I'm curious how the Matt Murray Jari thing works out. I would just, I mean, I don't know what, actually, I would say Malkin has a no move. Let's take a look. Let's take a look if the Penguins and the Vegas Golden Knights could be trade partners. Oh, yeah, no, here's a no movement clause. Full no move. Because, Joe Pavelski going to the bench, so Tampa Bay going out on the power play again. Because I kind of thought that you could bring Fleury back if you trade away Malkin, get a few rookies and, look to rebuild this thing. But, I mean, it's just not going to happen. What happened? Oh, that's a terrible penalty. Kind of want Joe Pavelski to win a cup, to be honest. But yeah, it is going to be from the top to the bottom pretty quickly. Usually just teams hang around in being, after they win a few cups, they usually just hang around for a bit, but not us. Point, Kucherov, Palat, Killorn, I guess Sergachev on the power play. I don't know who the fifth D is, but the fifth member. Oh, it's Hedman. Oh, Kucherov driving to the net. So Kuch is back. 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes 50 to go. Still 0-0. Jeez, this power play just doesn't. Oh, they scored. Never mind. Palat. Oh, no, it's point. God, he's been good. Kuch finds that pass. I think the Leafs should get back their 13th pick for Anderson to draft. Ask Rock. But then who's your goaltender? I don't necessarily, I feel like you'd try to get a player that could help you now if you're getting rid of Anderson more than another draft pick. I think it's important to have a draft pick. Jack Campbell's not a full-time goalie. And then if he gets injured, you're kind of in the same problem that you had before when it was just Anderson, right? Plus, the other thing is I think they're going to try. In a normal season, you may have a point as well. I think they're going to try fit as many games as they possibly can in a very small schedule. So you're noticing teams are trying to go with two goalies. So I think they're going to do the same thing because Jack Campbell can play more than your standard backup. Plus, there's some goodish picks. I mean, you don't know how these players are going to go down the way, but Dylan Holloway is falling a fair bit. He was top 10 projected at one point, and now he's around the 14 to 17 mark. So if the Leafs can get him, there's a pretty good player there. Really good player. I don't think any of the Ds will be there. Oh, you're right, to draft Askarov. So you want to draft that goalie. I think there's some good latest picks. Like I really like Wallinder. Really like him. I like what I see there. I think Stutzel's going to be the absolute star of this draft outside of Lafreniere. Drysdale as well. I think Drysdale will be. Some teams are going to regret not picking him up. Oh, another penalty coming up. So, Tampa Bay going back on the power play. 1-0. That's touched. What is it for? Oh, 2 minutes for holding. It better not be another weak source penalty because I was disappointed in the last one. Poor Alexiak. Yeah. It is a pretty bad penalty. I don't get why it's holding. Sounds like interference to me, but anyway. All right, so pretty big penalty kill here for the Dallas Stars. Not saying they're out of the game if they go down by 2, but it makes it harder. But they get it in deep. They just need to stop these perfect shots because it looks like Tampa Bay, if you take away their feed into the middle, the shot from the slot, so we'll take a look. Here we go. Old Coochie. Big save by Hudobin. Massive save. Cross creaser to Kucherov. Just boom, right in the pads. Who wins the Conn Smythe? Oh, it's another goal. It is Pilat. It was a cross crease feed. Hudobin couldn't do anything then. It is now 2-0. 2-0. Pilat with a massive goal there. Let's see what happened here. So it was on the boards, went to Hedman, back to Pilat on the left side, and then it was just, yeah. It went to Kucherov on the right, and he just did a fake shot pass that was just direct. Oh, that's a defense. You need to be able to, you can't let a pass go straight through the seam like that. They all reacted to the shot. Great vision from Kucherov. My goodness gracious. And it is 2-0, ladies and gentlemen. One pretty bad power play call. I mean, every team's had that thus far, and one decent one. It was 7 shots to 2. So outside of the first minute, Dallas have not had a shot on goal. Yeah, 2-0, Logan. So who wins the Conn Smythe? I think Heiskanen if Dallas win. It's too hard to look past a point-a-game defender that's like been everywhere. Otherwise, I think Point. I prefer Point over Kucherov. I just think like he has a couple of overtime goals. Yeah, I would say Point. Otherwise, can we give it to McKinnon? He had like 25 points in 15 games. Can we just give it to McKinnon? I'll leave this period to end because I need to go to the bathroom like no tomorrow. Now, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be literally 30 seconds, guys. Oh, sorry about that. That was just not going to wait. Really? That's a big call, Logan. What all the money that's paying out at? Dallas kind of needs some shots. Yeah, 1340 without a shot. So there you go. It was slightly after the first minute. Oh, 9-2 shot. So, I mean, Tampa Bay hasn't dominated. It's been 5-on-5. Well, Cologne actually had a good chance, but they're able to get a stick in the lane. Oh, it's 3-0. Where did that come from? That Shattenkirk, I think that didn't even deflect off anyone. That just went straight through. Yeah. Major, this is Major Tom, that's great. Oh boy, that it just it was just through a scene. Like, I mean, it's just through everyone. There's so many people in front of him. Oh no, it did have come Perry stick. There we go, Shattenkirk. 3-0. Well, still no shots since a minute 20 by Dallas on goal. Jesus, another redirect from Coleman. I wouldn't say Herman's been bad either. Like undisciplined penalties, a little bit of a lucky bounce. It doesn't take much, as we've seen a few times. Yeah. Guys, if you do like this video, really does help it out. Otherwise, hit subscribe. Sort of doing this for most of these playoff games, and then other games and the draft and everything else. Plus, making videos and hockey content really does help out the channel. Otherwise, ask questions in the chat. Keep it all moving along. Makes my life nice and easy. Oh, there we go. They did get a shot. So, yeah, I did wonder whether they'll look as fatigued, Tampa Bay. No, they're looking good. Oh, God, another really good chance. Pilat just had it out in front in so much time. Herdovin was able to get it, but Pilat kind of shot it into him. He should have shot it a little bit better. That could have really put the game away. 4-0 in the first. I still can't forget your fat pen jersey. What do you mean? Are you saying I'm fat in this Penguins jersey? Or are you talking about my the Winter Classic one where the Penguins fat? Let's go Lightning. Joseph, you're looking good. You're backing a good horse here. This says the second. I have way too many jerseys. Like I said, I've got literally like 20 of the teams in the NHL now. And I've got, I want to say 30 Penguins jerseys in total, and then all my playing jerseys as well. Like, there's easily more than 100 jerseys in there, and then there's a back wardrobe near our linen closet. Oh, the video, the Kaepernick trade video. Yeah. That's the fat penguin jersey. I love the fat penguin. Are you kidding me? He's the best. Because all these mascots are like, oh, look how angry I am. Like, as if, like, you know, a team's going out, like a bunch of grown adults is going to see the logo of an angry penguin and be like, oh, all of a sudden I can't play. I love the idea of just a fat, jovial penguin with his little scarf on. I've also got, as a Leafs fan, you will appreciate this. I was wearing this before. Good St. Pat's jersey. But yeah, looks all Lightning thus far. Tampa Bay's done so well. Oh, delayed penalty. So Dallas is now going on the power play. So here we go. Can they get something here? Shot by Pavelski from the point, gobbled up by Vasilevsky. And Dallas Stars will have a power play with 1:11 to go in the first. Ben like grabbed the stick and tripped himself with it. It was hilarious. I think we're getting a very exciting game unless Dallas can get a ripper here. Klingberg, another really underrated defender. Mad scramble in front. Vasilevsky's got a butt. Yeah, that one makes me sad because that's Flurry. I've also got one in Marta, who was my favorite Penguin, obviously, until they traded him. But yeah, that jersey makes me sad. I pulled this out today. Like, again, I'm going to rearrange this room. So yeah, that's the it's like the St. Paddy's Day Penguins jersey with Kunitz on the back, and I was like, oh, I miss Kunitz. But yeah, the way when we moved into this apartment, like in April, I did not set up this room very well, and it is now driving me insane. So I need to rearrange it. $20 seconds to go. Dallas doesn't really look threatening outside of one chance. That was a scramble out in front. Take on me's playing. Road keep away. Oh, God. Perry's going at Hedman. 7 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that will be all she wrote for the first. Yeah, thankfully I'll be covering it. So, I mean, I'm live streaming the whole draft. So, for me, it's going to be a super long day and a super long night. Yeah, it's not going to be really fun because the second round in Australia, where I'm from, is the 2nd to 7th round, I think, ends at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something stupid. But the morning will be good. So the first round's like at 9 a.m., I think. Actually, I don't think the times have been confirmed. But yeah, I don't think. Then again, that might be when we trade Murray. So I think there might be something that happens for the Penguins there. I don't know what it is. But I think it's going to be a very exciting draft in general. I feel like that's when people are going to start to move up and move down, especially like a lot of people's early scouting is going to, because obviously a lot of these junior seasons couldn't finish with COVID. So I think a lot of people are going to move up and move down on what they think like players are going to be, and they may have really liked a player that they saw that other players have missed, especially in Europe. So I think it's going to be a very weird draft. So yeah, I do think it's going to be an odd. Yeah, it's just going to be an odd draft. But yeah, Magic Beans. A little bit. Next year will be the real Magic Beans because you're going to be dealing with, these half rookie seasons, and then you're just like, well, is that what the player is, or do they get a hot streak for a month? Like that's really like the next draft is going to be fascinating how that goes because some leagues aren't even happening, and or at least are going to be very delayed, and they've got exclusivity contracts. So like Stutzel, who will be second or third overall, probably third, even though he should go second. He can't play in another league. He's tied to the DEL unless he goes to the NHL. So for another season. So yeah, like if there's an outbreak in Germany, which there is another outbreak in Europe right now, what happens there? So it's all fascinating. And like teams aren't going to have those AHL players coming up because they're not going to play. Like they're just not going to get ice time. So yeah, super unpredictable. I have no idea what he's going to do. I mean, the one thing I do know he's going to do is not rebuild because they've traded away their first for next year. So that tells me that at least this next season they're going to make playoffs. By hook or by crook, they're going to make playoffs. So I don't know what move he's going to do that involve that in. Yeah, I mean, he cleared up 2.2 million cap space, so that says to me he wants to do something with that. See, I don't know if they're talking to if there's a free agent out there that they're looking at. Because cap space is 6 mil, and they've got Jari and Murray to sign. But obviously, if you get rid of one of them, then you've just got Jari and Murray. And the other players left, like Lafferty, aren't going to be Simon. They're not going to have big contracts. So, yeah, they may try get a free agent of some sort. Yep. Yep. Well, we just did our shitty trades. We're overdue a good trade. Some trades I don't class as bad that look bad now, like the oh god, what was his name? Oh god, what's his name? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is driving me insane. What's his Brassard? Like the Brassard deal was not bad. It just didn't work out. But they didn't overpay, and sometimes that happens. Like I actually wouldn't say for the Leafs the Kadri deal was bad for Barry, but like it just didn't work out. But Kadri clearly needed a new scenery. kept effing up every postseason. It just didn't work out, right? Like, it's easy to make those it's easy to look back at trades not sure about the fog in front of it, and be like, oh, how did you not know that Kadri was going to get it together and do all this stuff? So, yeah. Jack Johnson is the worst player in the league. One of the worst players in the league. He's so terrible. You have no idea. Like, just... Well, I guess you watched Cody Ceci play, so I guess you do have an idea. I'm assuming you're a Leafs fan, by the way, Logan. Yeah, Jack Johnson's terrible. Just terrible. Him and Schultz this year was just... that line would go out and it would just suck everything out. If Rutherford can manage to get him off the books, I don't know how you do that, but I don't think he will be able to, but I think everyone loves him too much. Oh, 192 subs. Whoever just subbed, thank you for that. Jack, probably Tampa Bay, just because I want the series to be tied and I want this kind of go 7. In general, I originally thought Lightning. I wanted to win, but I kind of want Jay Pavelski to get a cup. So I'm going to say Dallas. I want Dallas to win. And plus Khudobin, like, there's some really good stories there at Dallas. Yes. Yeah, he's a massive pylon. He's terrible. Yeah. Just, I'm actually going to have to, because I've done a lot with my girlfriend just to kind of weed out what I'm going to do for the next year here and stuff like that, and bounced ideas off her. She won't be appearing in any videos or anything like that. Just bouncing ideas. And she was like, you're going to have to put a cap of how much, if you're doing daily, like, game Penguin videos, you're going to have to, put a limit of how many times you bitch about Jack Johnson. And then I was like, oh, okay, maybe I could have like a Jack Johnson bitch counter. Like, just from the start of the season to the end, the amount of times I complain about Jack Johnson. But I live in Tampa Bay, so go Lightning. Yeah. I have a few mates that go for Tampa Bay in Australia, so they'll be pretty happy for them if they get the win. So yeah. Someone just commented on one of my videos from like a year ago and wrote first when there's a bunch of other comments on that video. I don't I don't understand people sometimes. I'm going to turn on the air conditioner, guys, so I'll be back in 1 second. It's just, we're getting into spring and summer in Australia and it's starting to heat up. So I'll be back in 1 moment. Oh, there we go. We are back. Wow. What's wow, Jack? But yeah, starting to get a little bit warm here. It's not terrible. We had a thunderstorm here, and usually if it's sunny after the thunderstorm, it's point is honestly becoming one of the best. Yeah, 100%. We had a question before of who do you think wins the Conn Smythe, and I was like, how do you not give it to Point? If they give it to Kucherov because he's the superstar, I don't know why Bettman's like, superstar. I don't know why he talks like that, but he does. He does. then I just think Point should get it with the OT goals, with just everything he's done. He's got a lot of game-winning goals as well. Not that that's a big stat, but yeah. But yeah, Point, it's crazy that they're doing this without Stamkos. Like, there's not many teams that you could take arguably one of their best players. I'm going to say one of their best players, and they just be like, yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Well, Point, negates the Stamkos thing, him coming up and whatnot. What's the cap situation for the Lightning? I mean, surely they're in some trouble, right? Like, surely. Oh wow, they have 3 defenders under contract next year. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! Yeah, that's game 4 recap. Yeah, that was. Oh, I forget that game. I know the Penguins lost. Game 5 was terrible. Game 5 was. Oh, the UFC Adesanya ads on. Kind of keen for that. Yeah, UFC 253. Kind of keen for that. Oh, it's on Sunday, is it? Oof. Yeah, I can't remember. What was the score of that game? I think it was like 3. Or did they lose that in overtime? No, they lost. They lost game 1 in overtime because Petrie scored, and then they won game 2. They lost to game 3, and then they lost game 4. Oh no, that was it, right? Yeah, it was a best of 3, wasn't it? Yeah, so they lost game 4. Oh yeah, so you're watching just the whole. Yeah, that's just me losing my mind. Ignore that. A lot of the recaps next season are probably going to be a lot like that Montreal video. I just try make it not. Yeah. Like the one thing I always I'm I can come across a bit of an entitled fan because I'm a Penguins fan, right? We got like Sidney Crosby and all that stuff. The football team that I go for in Australia, they won their first premiership or their first, they won the comp for the first time since 1957, like 3 years ago. And it was amazing. And before that, we were just bums, just bums of the league. We came from nowhere and we won it. It's probably the only thing that I see here. But the one thing, even when that team sucks and they just don't have the talent, they always try. And that's what I always like. And I've always liked the Penguins for that, in the noughties when they weren't as good. They always tried. And just this year, they just didn't give a shit. Yeah, pretty much all the games. I think I'll have to miss out with work. I'll have to miss out a game 3, but game 4, game 5, definitely. Yeah, game 4, game 5, definitely. Obviously, it's definitely looking like we'll get a game 5 if this game continues. Yeah, game 3 just might be the one that we miss out on. But we'll see how we go. I'll do a recap of the games. I'm going to do recaps of all the games as well. So I'll do a recap of that. I just think work will get in the way. But that's just what happens. The dream is to be able to do this full time one day, but that one day is not today. I have these things called bills, and yeah, when they don't get paid, people call me, and my girlfriend's like, "Why are you not paying rent?" But yeah, definitely I'm doing that. Plus, I'm live streaming the drafts, and yeah, just a lot of videos. I pretty much do 2 videos a day. There was a gap of about 10 days because I was in the hospital. So yeah, that was not fun. But yeah, we're all good now. So back to the normal grind. But you look like my brother. Is your name Bryce? If it is, then you are my brother. And that's why I look like your brother, because I am your brother. Otherwise, I don't have words. Yeah. Your brother needs to get a haircut. And your brother needs to shave desperately. Because this has all the makings of a midlife crisis. No. No, I do get that. Like, this is a pretty generic face. Like, there's just nothing going on. I look like a creator character from, like, so my friends bag me out. They're like, you look like a creator character that needs a bit of work on a video game. But it's just like, there's no feet. You're just so bland. It's like, yeah, you have eyes and you have a nose and you have a mouth. Like, congratulations. But that's all the but yeah. So yeah. So I do definitely look like I do get that a fair bit. Like, people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, are you Duncan?" It's like, "Oh, hey Duncan, I haven't seen you in ages." And I was like, "Who the fuck's Duncan?" Sorry for swearing, but that's the Australian way. But yeah, definitely be live streaming most of these games and then a lot more. I've got a lot of stuff sort of in the pipeline for the next year. Just sort of working out how we're going to work it all. Oh, 193 subs. Thank you to the 2 people who just subbed. I don't know who you are because it doesn't tell me. Like every other streaming platform where you get that. YouTube, you have millions of dollars. Build me the thing. Also, the live streams next year, because next season, are going to be a lot better. So I just got confirmation today that the API algorithm, or the API that, well, thank you, Jack. Thank you very much. If someone else subscribed, let me know so I can thank you. I really do appreciate it. I have no idea how much it helps us out and keeps this going. Yeah, it keeps me making, like, you have no idea how big it is. But yeah. Yeah, so we'll have so obviously, like, if you go to certain sports websites, not NHL.com, but it has all the scores live. We will have that about there. I think that will be the top right-hand corner. We will have that. So we'll have the scores, the shots, and the time on the clock. I'm going to do an off-season preview for every team in the NHL. But yes, there will be a big one for the Penguins. Just need the draft and free agency to happen. Oh, that's another thing. We'll be live streaming free agency. That one will be fun because I'm hoping we can get a few guests on and we can start to make this a little bit, break it up than just my generic white face and a clearly messy. And do you like what I've done with the room? You've got a vacuum cleaner, a wardrobe, and a bunch of cricket and hockey equipment sprawled out there because I'm currently fixing all this up, or rearranging it pretty much after this video. Yeah, I know, game's on. It's all good. I'm listening to it. So power play with 30 seconds to go for the Dallas Stars in 1920. And yep, Lightning clear it. Boom. If you guys got any other questions, just let me know. We'll keep it all moving along. Oh. Then I got to get some. Oh, why, Logan? Why? You're just being mean now. It hurts my feelings. Yeah, he really is going to. I mean, no one's going to get that contract, right? I'll be back for intermission. Thanks, Jack. That helps us out. Have fun watching the game. Oh, my God. All right, 18 shots to 11. So Dallas has been able to ramp up the shots in the last little bit. Nothing to any huge level, but six shots to 14. All right, here we go. Oh, Tampa with a good chance here. Oh, Shirelli just missed it. That could have buried the game. That could have been it. Jacob, the score is 3-0. The Lightning are dominating this game. 2 power play goals and then 1 even strength from the blue line from Shattenkirk. Point and Palat are the other goals for us. And it's about 15 shots to 6 and 17:58 to go in the second period. Hopefully that's a good a good summary. Jim Rutherford. I really want when the new NHL game comes out, I am going to do a video where I try make the worst team with NHL players and just see what they can do. Oh, another bad penalty by Dallas. Lightning go on the power play. It's just really undisciplined from a team that's been pretty disciplined. Como this time. Like, it's just... I don't know why they're just so narky this game, Dallas. Oh, rebounds off the glass. Hedurban's got it at the side of the net. I'll break that up. The time here, Chelsea, is 11:20 a.m. No, it's what Jim Rutherford wants, to make that worst team, I don't think they're going to get rid of him because the new assistant coaches and everything were talking about how great Jack Johnson is, and I was like, well, clearly they've been told to say that. It's kind of the line, right? If you're hired by Rutherford, you have to say how great Jack Johnson is. But I think for the post-Penguin game videos next season, I'm going to have a counter for the amount of times I bag out Jack Johnson. Okay, another little bit of a chance for Tampa Bay here. They're able to move it around on this power play, which they haven't been able to do at all in recent measures, but Off the post. Maroon off the post. Oh, he's unreal, Rust. That would be perfect for the Leafs too. Well, that was the rumor, wasn't it? They were like, when the Kapanen trade was, there was a rumor that was like Jack Johnson might be involved, and then like all the Leafs fans were like, ooh, and then it was Rust might be involved, and then everyone was like, well, hang on a minute, that's kind of exactly the player that we need. Oh, power play. So a penalty against Kucherov. So Dallas will go 4-on-4 and then power play. Let's see this Maroon shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Get that music going. 4-on-4, 15 seconds. Dallas just does not look clean. Like, they can't pass it to anyone. I mean, there's a lot of pressure now. A goal does change things up a bit. Just to get that exhale, and go from there. I think that might be offside. So if this is a goal, I think that's going to be reviewed. Yeah, I think most teams would, if you could pick a player from the Pens, you'd probably take Rust. Here we go. Yeah, they're not getting anything going on this power play at all. Well, here we go. No, just too slow. Like, there's no sense of urgency here. No sense of urgency. For 2 7th-round picks. Wouldn't be able to fit him under the cap. They both have no move clauses as well. But yeah, it'd be pretty crazy. And yeah, 1 second to go on this power play. Dallas didn't really do much. Outside of that backhand just then from Hintz. Oh boy, it's starting to look like more and more this is Tampa Bay's game. Oh, was it? It was a handy backhand actually. May have been able to find a hole. Radulov just holds it. See, 8 shots to 15. Dallas just need to get some shots on the net too. Like, I wouldn't even say zone time is one-sided in this game. It's just the decision making when they've got the puck in those areas. Cogliano just puts it in on there, but hey, it was on net, so that's got to be the mantra for the next couple of minutes here. Is I know our coach in hockey just had these moments where they were like, you'd go out for a shift and you'd be like, just get some shots on net this shift. Just shoot. That's it. And then it just gets you in that mindset. Oh, Gord's going to the bench here after a Lexiak hit. So there is another power play. Another chance for Dallas. Man, both of these teams are real snippy at each other. I think the Pens red card. No, that definitely won't happen. Jari's too good of a goaltender. I think they can make play. Like, they'll make playoffs this year. Oh, well, they have to. They don't have a choice. But yeah, they just didn't care when they're in that bubble. They're not good enough over a whole season, but they definitely have flashes where they can be okay. So yeah. They won't be worse than Detroit, let's put it that way, who are not going to have a good year again. 11 a.m. So what's for lunch? So I made it ahead of time because I knew that this was going to be a heavy day. So I've got chorizo pasta with an arrabbiata sauce, which is like a spicy tomato, bolognese sauce. without any beef. So yeah, so that's lunch today. So yeah, I made that last night. Just because it'll be this, I'll heat that up. Then I'll do the preview video. I'll do the channel update video, and then I got a package from Ben H Sports while I was sick. So I'll do my random jersey opening video, and I got another package which I think's another jersey. So that'll be that. So yeah, so there should be like 5 videos going up at some point today. Yeah, Yanni Gordon, the bench. So this is it for the Stars. This one is they've got to get momentum from this. They don't have to score, but they have to look better on this power play and get a bit of momentum, or else you could probably safely say that this game is done and we're going home. Heading to Wednesday, 1-1. Oh, Gaudreau almost pinched it up there. He kind of lost control of his stick. Otherwise, I think he would have been away on a breakaway then. Vasilevsky makes a big save there. All right, here we go. Oh, big chance here. Oh, Kiviranta, almost. Almost. So, yeah, Dallas starting to warm up to the task a bit. All right, here we go. 35 seconds to go on the power play. 12 minutes left in the second. Or failure to clear, but looks like they'll be able to get the clearance now, the Lightning. Yeah, even though they were able to get a bit of momentum at the last minute, no shots. You just got to. Yeah, this puck is just bouncing all over the place. Drive to the net, like do something, Dallas. Like none of them are driving to the net. Like none of them are just trying something. It's all just like, oh, I'll do the good team thing and get a pass off. All right, 11 shots, 15. So no shots for Tampa Bay. But, you know, they've had to kill a few penalties. Oh, that could have been a tripping call, but fair enough. Well, there's a shot for Tampa Bay. It was a bit of a nothing shot. Bit of a nothing shot. So you guys still answering questions and doing all that. Keep the chat moving along. Makes us a bit more interesting. Oh. Great close off by Cogliano against that Shattenkirk shot. So we're at the halfway mark of the game. 10:20 to go pretty much. So So yeah, still moving along. Oh, here we go. Offside. Oh, a couple of good shots there. And a bit of brouhaha in front of the net. How the Stars looking? Jack, they're warming up. They're warming up a little bit. Lightning crack the window just a little bit. Just a little bit with those power plays. But Lightning have been able to handle it. But Stars have definitely looked better in this period. At a certain point, you're playing to get a bit of play going for next game than you are for this one. I don't think we're there yet, but we're definitely not too far away from that, unfortunately. God, it'd be so weird raising this cup with just no one in the stands. Oh boy. Preview of the UFC event. Pretty keen for that. That should be pretty good. Wait, what? Oh, it's been a long day. I had to get up very early and pre-order the new Xbox, which sold out within a minute and a half. So I'm glad I did. They didn't have enough Xboxes, I don't think, for us. But anyway. Alrighty. Still moving along here. Shots are starting to even out. But I still just think Tampa Bay just have that edge. Big save by Vass. That is big to just not let them in. Oh, boy. Cogliano with a massive chance. Just rushed through. Oh, Vass just kept it steady. They're still moving here. They're still doing all right. I like this whole, like, the shift tracker and how long people have been out on the ice for. Still happening. Okay, another break here. Another bit of brouhaha. I think I'm going to put my lunch in the microwave while this is loading up. So I'll be back in like 1 minute. Setting up some food. All right, still, still 3-0. Not much really happening this period. Few little bit of chances, little bit of jabs back and forth, but nothing to get everything on. Cogliano just. All right, give this a stir. Oh, what happened? What happened here? Polite, yeah. Well, Dallas power play. You never know. They haven't had many shots, Lightning. All right, I said they had to get a bit of momentum in the last power play. They've kind of got to score on this one. Do you think all Canadian teams division? Scores immediately. Pavelski. It's 3-1. That was like within a second that happened. Just there, Klingberg. The whole time they hadn't put it on the net. You put it on the net. There's a tip. Oh, it's a bit high. Ooh. I'll answer your question in a second. That is a good question, actually. Oh, what a redirect. There's no stopping that. That's a massive goal. This game has just become a game. Yep, no review on it. I'm just getting my food out of the microwave. Then I will answer that question straight away. So I've been super sick, so I'm a little bit out of the news. Is that like a floated idea, or is that like what the news is? Because I love that idea. I mean, there's a 2-week quarantine right now, so you've got to do something like that, right? Between America and Canada. Because I love that idea. It's a rumor right now, yeah. I think that makes perfect sense. Because you don't want... I know it sucks, and like they're gonna have to try put fans in stands during this regular season. Now, it definitely won't be at capacity, or probably similar to what it looks like in the AFL or football in Australia right now, where they're running arenas at 10, 15, 20%. Some a little bit more depending on the location, but it just gives you a bit more flexibility in having fans and being able to get that money in. But yeah, I love that, because then you're not And then if things kick off in America or certain subsections, you can rejig the draw and just keep them playing Canadian teams, right? I think that's the best way to do it, honestly. Because Canada, it seems like you guys are a little bit like Australia when it comes to cases compared to the States, that is. Sorry, I'm eating at the same time, but kind of need to. Yeah, I think you're going to have to definitely make different divisions and even more than 4 divisions and just have the top 8 in the conference go in to the playoffs because, oh, here we go. Big chance. Oh, boy. Massive save by Vasilevsky, but that was almost 2-1. Oh, now there's a chance for the Lightning. What is going on? Huge save by Khudobin. Massive save by Khudobin. Maroon wasn't able to get it on, and there's a penalty coming up some point. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Goaltender interference by Maroon. That's probably not a bad call because he wasn't pushed in. He kind of just scared it in on his own fruition. Oh, there's a melee now going on. It's all happening here. I don't think the puck was dropped either. I think this just broke out, so there might be some more power plays here. In the JPay. But yeah, I like the Canada bubble sort of thing. Perry just causing trouble. Paquette, Hedman. So it looks like the power play is just going to continue. It looks like that brouhaha is just going to offset. Bit hard to tell. Oh, that Hedman hit. Oh. I just love Perry and Pavelski just causing shit. Causing trouble. Wow. Good time to make some food. Yeah, looks like it's 5-on-4. All right, so all that brouhaha led to 2 offsetting minors, and the original power play is still going to happen. Dallas, massive chance now. Oh, huge chance. Jesus, Dallas have definitely warmed up. Oh, my God. Huge chances. Wow, Dallas are massive ones. In the Catman train, you said Philip is not NHL ready, but I think he'll be on the fourth line for the Leafs. Because that fourth line is like a starter pack in NHL 20. Yeah. I don't know about that. Because I think you'll be able to have bigger rosters because there'll be no AHL. So I think you'll be in that, but I don't think you'll be on your starter fourth line. You've kind of got some okay-ish prospects coming up that might be able to fill that role. But maybe with Helinda. I love the starter pack thing. That's hilarious. When you will know that I will use that joke in a video, and you'll just be like, "Yeah, that I said that." You've stolen that joke. Zero shame. I just don't think he's because he's a he's a center. So I just don't think you will want him as a fourth line center. Don't you think they go back to Spezza? Spezza or Thornton? No, you don't think that they get Spezza or Thornton? Okay. I wouldn't mind them getting a Corey Perry. Put him on the wing, get a really speedy wing on the other side in the center, or a good fourth line center. Oh my god, this is good pasta. Yeah, sorry I'm eating, guys, but yeah, it's going to be a big day today, so I've got to eat at some point. I'm starting to get hungry, and I know the stream quality goes down a bit if I'm thinking about food. Well, it was a pretty crazy last couple of minutes. Yeah, I mean, Helinda's will probably be okay. The only thing I worry about is his skating. That was his skating is an NHL caliber. And especially on the fourth lines, like you need to be quick. Because you're playing some teams that have a very quick fourth line. Here we go, a minute to go. The shots this period, 18-5. Hadobin got a bit out there, being a bit adventurous. Oh, Shattenkirk a bit of a chance. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Well, what are your thoughts, guys? Put it in the comments down below. But we definitely got ourselves a game. Roasting my team. There is a problem here. Not roasting your team. I'm worried about Halinda. Like, I didn't actually mind that we traded him because I actually don't think he's going to be ready. I know a few people that went to training camp and stuff at the start of the season before COVID, and they all kind of said the same thing. His skating's not there. But yeah. Oh, so we're at the period break. I've regripped my cricket bat. So those who care, got my nice new grip on. Oh yeah. So yeah, so that's looking good. That bat is looking real good. There'll be some runs in that this season, I reckon. But yeah, guys, what do you think? Fourth line is a joke. Is a joke of the NHL. The Leafs fourth line, I don't think they were that terrible. I mean, what team has a good fourth line? Usually it's teams with not a very good first and second line. I think the problem is, like, the Leafs have a definite... How do I put this? The Leafs don't have a big, like, they have good players, they have NHL players, and they don't have fringe players that are, like, in between the NHL and the AHL. They don't have a lot of them. That hurts. Hey, Zach, how are you? It's been a good game thus far. Just subscribe. Thank you so much, Zach. You have no idea how much that helps us out. I think that's 194. Well, it hasn't updated on my side yet, Zach, but when it does, I'll thank you for it. Still saying 193. Usually it takes a little bit to update. Celtics Heat on Thursday. ESPN. Oh, who do you go for, Zach? What team do you follow? Kind of getting all sorts today. Mostly talking about the Leafs and the Penguins, which has been good. The Discover Card intermission report. Here we go. Let's watch some old people talk. I'm cautiously optimistic about the Leafs. Because bear in mind, there's still things to happen. I still think there's another thing to happen there at the Leafs. Don't know what it is. But yeah. Because again, how much cap space do you have? I think it's like 6 mil. You don't have many contracts to sign. It's just Mikheyev, right? Mikheyev's the only real big one. Oh, Dermot. Yeah, so free agency really isn't an option. I'm just going up and down this lineup. Where that Justin Hall contract's going to hurt. That is going to sting. It's going to be a very young D next year. I think you just need these young players like Sandin, Lilligren, Lettinen. He's another one. I think you're going to need them to do well. And then all of a sudden, the YouTube channel about the Leafs and Apple. Okay. I'll check it out, Logan. Thanks for letting me know, Logan. Oh, hold up. It's like it didn't come up, but I was searching my own. It's called Frogan Reaction. Okay, here we go. Well, there you go, mate. You just got a subscriber. Let's take a gander in here. Cool. Dunsky. Are you ready for a matchup? What is this? Oh, football. NFL, baby. Got to get that pigskin in deep. I don't know terms. But there you go, Logan. So yeah, every time I see a video, I'll give it a watch and a like for it, because I know that stuff helps out. So but yeah, I'm a bit more cautiously optimistic about the than the Leafs than some of the others. I try not watch many of the YouTubers because I don't want to sound anything like them. So I really try to avoid it, especially because like this channel is very much like and these people got pointed out to me after the fact. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's that or if it's the first few of the Stars. Their first few power plays were just terrible. And then they've started to get on it a bit. They at least got some chances. I mean, that Pavelski goal, you're not stopping that. That's just there's not much you can do. It wasn't like a small redirect either. Like it was a complete change. So yeah. I'm glad that it's come up. You don't like NFL? Question mark. Oh no, no. I don't hate the NFL or anything like that. I just don't have time to watch it. It's not my type of sport either. Like I don't like sports with a scrimmage or a I like sports that are like hockey or Australian football, where just the game is constantly flowing. You can go backwards, you can go forwards, you can pretty much do anything. There's no real limitations there where like I don't like games that are stop start. I think that's a good way of describing it, but I definitely don't hate it. I just don't have time to watch it. What sports do you follow? I follow NHL, obviously. I mean, that goes without saying. AFL, which is Aussie rules, the best football there is. Cricket, I more play cricket at a pretty high level than watch it. But you know, in the summer I'll have a beer and put it on. Especially if my brother's around, it's usually what we do. And F1's actually F1. I'm a huge F1 fan, so like I'll watch the races at like midnight our time. But that's not too much of a commitment. It's only a qualifying in a race like once every 2 weeks, so it's pretty easy to follow that. But that's pretty much it for sports. I'll watch other things if they're on, but no. Just there's only so many hours in the day.
But yeah, answering question, guys. So if you got any questions or any comments on the game, put it in below, and we'll go through it.
I have no clue what the next Pens move will be. I mean, it's got to be one of the goalies, right? Like, they keep saying it's one of the goalies. I think we'll find out sooner rather than later. I think it'll be... Because when's the draft? The draft is the 6th, right? So Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah. So I think it'll be something on those lines. Do they have much cap space? I mean, they've got $6 million. No one really to get besides Jari, so I think they might be in on free agency. When is free agency? When is free agency? Let's take a look. When is NHL free agency 2020? Here we go. 12 p.m. October the 9th, which is a weekend, I think. For me, Saturday. Thank God for that. Okay. So I'll definitely be covering that too. That's October the 9th. October the 9th. So it's October the 10th, or the night for me, October 10th. So I think that will start at 1 in the morning for me. So that will be... It'll be a stream. It'll be a stream, but that will be a tough one. Eyes will be falling out of my head. But that'll be all right. I don't think much. I don't know if a lot's going to happen there, but I'll cover it for a few hours. If nothing's happening, I'll go to bed. Chelsea, what do you think of the Buffalo trade? I think you're talking about the Eric Staal one. Loved it. Absolutely. I thought that was such a good move from Kevin Adams, who, by all accounts, has no one in his front office but him and like a pet raccoon. Such a good move. Such a good move. They save on cap. They get a better player. Adds leadership into the team. It's a little bit slower, but they've got plenty of speed. I think that will help that team grow a fair bit. So yeah, I was really impressed by that deal. They're an interesting team, Buffalo. I think we're starting to see the steps towards not being a laughing stock anymore. Well, I mean, it does depend on how much they want to save money. I mean, they just did save a bit then, so I think what are they? They're 13 mil away from... Oh my God, they have no one under contract. What the hell? I'm just looking... Buffalo Sabres have 4 forwards under contract and 5 defenders that are like NHL caliber. What is going on here? I had no idea they've like... No, this team's going to be terrible. Oh my god, I can't believe just how little they have. Wow. Like, just wow. I'm sending this to my hockey friends. I might put that on Twitter, actually. Unbelievable. Thanks, Frogan. Wow, Logan. Well, it hasn't come through that you have subscribed either. It still says 193. I don't know if it's just slow updating, because a few people have said they've subscribed and it's still saying 193. Oh no, it's 194 now. 194. Yeah. Well, that's pretty much what I wrote in my 194. Thank you for that. That's huge. That is actually pretty amazing. I had a if you get a social blade, it gives you like projections. I used like air quotes for that. It said it would take me to the end of November to hit 195 subs, and now I'm one away from it. So that's pretty good. I sort of like put it in there and then get some. I use that as motivation. Just be like, it's saying that you'll get it here, so beat it. And then if you don't, you don't. Like, it's fine. You just got to keep making content, and well, it depends what you want to do, right? If it's just something fun, then it's just something fun. But I don't know. I just with how quickly I've grown in a very short amount of time, I just think there's something here a little bit, but there's a lot of work to be done. A lot of work that needs to be done. But oh yeah, Zach Manali definitely subscribed. But it is good to see all that stuff. God, I just cannot believe how Buffalo Sabres have 4 forwards under contract that are on like, nobodies that are in the minors. So I guess John Sebastian Dazer has played in the show. So I have more views on your stream. It's slow, man. Like, that's the thing. It's slow. I don't think I deserve any more. Like, I can't imagine it's super entertaining. I appreciate you being here, man. Like, you don't understand like how good it is to how much easier these streams are when you got like at least 1 or 2 people in the chat constantly. It makes life so much easier. Yeah. but I don't look at probably the biggest thing that I did was, and I'll make a video soon. That is, I mean, I was going to make it when I hit 100 subscribers like 3 weeks ago, but things just obviously it's been such a busy time. Plus, I was in the hospital for a week, so that kind of meant I couldn't make videos, but it's all right. But like the one thing I would say is don't fudge your numbers. It's what I've gotten 2 YouTube channels before to 1,000 subs, but it just wasn't. I never got a lot of views, and I never got anywhere because I used to like watch it a few times to get the view numbers up and things like that, and it does. And I found out it really doesn't mean anything if you do that, and the key is to find out what videos do well and what don't, and if you are getting your friends to watch them by not them watching it on their own, like actually getting them to watch it, you don't find out what's good in the public, like what is searchable, and that's what's helped me a lot in the last month. I feel like is the cup is in cap hell and maybe Oilers, but they're not in cap hell. They have no cap. They have so much cap. They have 47 million to spend. I've never seen a team have 5 forwards signed, 4 forwards signed, 5 defenders, and a goalie. It's mind-boggling. I might make a video on that. There's a video there. Just what WTF is going on with the Buffalo Sabres. So yeah, they're way further away than I thought. They're nowhere near it. Well, I think there's an injury at Dallas. Blake Como won't return tonight. He got crunched by Hedman. Hopefully it's nothing serious. You never want like serious injuries for people. Alrighty. And offside. I don't know about that, Logan. I really don't. If they have playoff success, then yeah, definitely. But what happens if they don't make the playoffs next year and the year after? Like, what happens then? You can tell he's getting frustrated. There wasn't a single goal scored that didn't have Nugent Hopkins, Draisaitl, or him involved. They also lost to the Blackhawks. Not that I can talk. Pens fan. All right, 15-20. If the score stays like this, it is 1 game apiece. Oh, Radulov has a bit of a chance, but... Oh, we got 2-1! We got 2-1. Klingberg found the stick of... who was that? Who was it? Janmark. Janmark, and it is now 3-2. Radulov just had so long with the puck, and he just... Shattenkirk has to do better. Shattenkirk has to do way better than what he did there. Massive goal. We got a game. What if we get the Maple Leafs? I don't think that's happening, Fregan. Mostly big. I mean, they've done their trades to try keep him. He said he wanted to stay there. I'd be surprised if he doesn't stay there. Plus, the price tag's too big. I would rather a Gudis or a Vatanen or one of those players to come. Tanev from Vancouver. Those three would be great. By the way, guys, if you're on the chat, subscribe to Frogan Reactions. Not offering him what he wants salary. Yeah, I still think it'll work out. Packers, Saints, Monday. Hey, Powerade, how are you? Oh, you're welcome for the shout out. Oh, thanks, Powerade, as well. There you go, Frogan Logan. You're sorted. Got you a couple. Thanks, Chelsea. Thanks, Powerade. Those are old school followers. OG. Oh boy, I really think we got a bit of a game here. Oh, huge chance at Dovid with the save. Pilat can't get it through. Oh my goodness, this is going to be great. This is going to be a great end to this game. Guys, if you are new around here, answering questions in the chat. If you do like this video, it really does help us out. Otherwise, hit subscribe because that really does help us. Had a target of 195 to hit on the 20th of November, and looks like we're about to hit it. We just need one more, and I'd love to get that in this stream. Jesus, they're all just going at it. Jesus, we're in for a really good end here. Oh, Jesus, you're right. I am on 195. Oh, thanks, everyone. That's amazing. Whoever just subbed, I appreciate it. I might have been you, Frogan, actually. I think you might have been the one over. I think it just runs on a bit of a delay. Oh, my goodness. 195. That is crazy. I don't know why my voice is so high. Jesus, the next is a... future is 292 subs and 43,000 views. Jesus. Views by the 21st of the 11th. Oh, that'll be good. The next one's 100 subs in 2 months, pretty much now. Like I said, I don't stress over it too much, but it's just a good little goal. Love to hit 1,000 by the end of the year, but I don't know if that's... Oh, Lightning. Just score. Sergachev, that is a huge goal. That might be it. He just kind of shot it from the point to the net. It had eyes. It had eyes. Yeah, thanks everyone for following Frogan. Oh, hold on. Oh my God, it's offside. Oh, it's not. Oh, no, it's going to get reviewed. Oh, I've got myself on a screen just over here. I just saw my reaction to like, oh, it's offside. Oh. Huge. Absolutely huge. No, the goal got disallowed. It's now 3-1. No, 3-2 still. It was a pretty big offside. Yeah. That wasn't like a millimeters one. Like he's off by a good half a meter. So those are the ones. I hate it when it's just like a little tiny like frame. They're challenging. They reversed it. So now we still definitely have a game. I just have a feeling that the Stars are going to tie this up. Oh! Ben had a huge chance. Jeez, the hits are tough. All right, just during the ad break, just going to quickly go to the bathroom. Oh, Francisco, thank you so much for the sub. Jesus, that's 196 now. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, mate. Sorry, I was away for 2 seconds just while there was an ad break. I figured perfect chance to go to the bathroom because I've got a sneaking suspicion. Yeah, we've officially hit 196. So it has been a very productive stream. So I appreciate it. Yeah, look, I've got a sneaking suspicion we might be looking at overtime here, but I could be wrong. Big save there by Hedobin. God, I'm really wondering what contract he ends up getting when this is all said and done. Oh, Hedman with a really good shot. I shut the door? Why would I shut the door? Why would I shut the door? I need the air conditioner. Jeez, Hedobin had no idea where that Coleman shot was, but he got it. He got a piece of it. Well, Frogan Reactions is Logan and my channel. Oh, cool. Well, nice to meet you, Francisco. Francesco? Cecil Sess. Back at high school, I had a Francisco and a Francesco. And they both hated each other, by the way. It was hilarious. It was great. That's cool. I'll definitely check out some of your videos that look somewhat interesting. Obviously not now. I'm busy now, but but I appreciate the subs, boys. At least we're able to get you a few subscribers and can help you on your way. I'm having fun doing it. Francesco. That doesn't help. Are you having fun doing the YouTube stuff? Where's that Coleman shot? Oh! Mask into shoulder. $26 shots to 27. Dallas up by 1 shot now, so definitely the shooting's right there. Short Canadian won. The first short Canadian. How are you? How's things? Yeah, no problem. Thanks again. Oh, no worries at all, mate. Like, no worries at all. Are you having fun doing the YouTube stuff? $7:02 to go. Still 3-2. Dallas just. I wonder if that Ben miss was the chance, or if there's still more on this story. It's been after that first period, which was really had the potential to make it a boring game. It has been quite entertaining. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good, short Canadian. It's I'm in Australia, so it's only 12:43 p.m. So it's just after lunchtime. Just got some food. Got a lot of videos still to do today. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy day. Plus, I'm rearranging this whole room from when we moved in. I just don't like where the desk is compared to the spare bed or the bed I sleep in when I'm up late editing, and don't want to wake up my girlfriend going to bed at like midnight. But yeah. So yeah, just got a lot to do today, but yeah, the game's been super good. I had to get up early to go pre-order the new Xbox because I'm a nerd, and then yeah, got to watch hockey. Yeah, no complaints. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been a hockey fan since I was 5. Who do you go for? Where's your allegiance? I'm a Penguins fan, but I talk about all the teams. So I analyze 30 teams, and then one team I'm just a diehard fan, and I just cry because Jack Johnson's on the ice. Oh, that might be offside. We'll see how this goes. 6 minutes to go till a tied series. Leafs, yeah. Oh, there you go. You'd love this then. There's a St. Pat's Matthews jersey. I've got like 21 of the NHL teams' jerseys now. We're slowly sort of building up that, so almost got them all. Only missing about 10 now. By the time the next season starts, I'll have them all. Just jerseys are expensive. And I have to get the Adidas ones, so just got flamed, yeah. Yep. All right, zone entry for Dallas. Oh, is that in France? Yeah, guys, anyone else that's around answering questions, obviously you can tell by the chat. If you hit the subscribe button, it really does help us out. You have no idea. Otherwise, if you like this video, I think it moves it up higher in the algorithm. But it's more it's more getting those subs if you haven't subscribed, to be honest. Making tons of hockey content. Usually do 2 or 3 videos a day. Or on 197 now, so someone else did sub. I'm assuming it was Short Canadian. Yes, it is. He just confirmed that. So thank you very much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. Were you scared of my boomerang skills, and you're like, I better sub because you just don't want to mess with that? Is that it? Gamer Landon, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. So that would put us, I think we're. Oh, Hodobin, keep with this game. 4 minutes to go. So much going on. There's too much going on. Yeah, 198. Jesus, guys. Yeah, thank you, Gamer Landon, and thank you, Short Canadian. That's crazy. Yeah, you have no idea how much this helps us out. Really starting to be able to grow this thing a little bit. Sure. Yeah. It'd be starting to get cold in Canada now, wouldn't it? Would be road to 200. We're very close to the road to 200. It's funny. I was going to make a video of when I hit 100 subs. I had 2 ideas, and I finally got one of the things delivered. And that was like 2 weeks ago, and since then we're at like nearly 200. So, oh. Oh, what was that? They just let, like, a Dallas player just left the puck. Oh, it's broken stick for a Dallas player. So, and it's the offensive zone of Tampa. And there's a guy they just look so naked without a stick, like a lost little lamb. It's just like they don't know what to do. They're just standing there like this. Oh, he gets his stick back. Okay, 2 minutes 20. We're now at the business end of this. Who are you cheering for? Probably, I kind of want Dallas to win the cup. Just I would love Joe Pavelski to get a cup. But Tampa this one. I wanted to go 6 or 7. I'm going for the Lightning at the moment. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're all agreed that I don't know about you, Ivan. Who are you cheering for, by the way? I think we're all agreed that we want to see a game 6 or 7, right? I think a good long series. Game 7 overtime. Let's have a memorable moment. I predicted Tampa in 7. That's interesting. That is interesting. They've won all of their last series in overtime. Oh, my stream just froze a bit. They've won all their series in an overtime. Dallas all the way. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, I really want... Some of those players you just want to see win a cup, you know? Especially Joe Pavelski. Like, Joe's the big one. Like, I think that's the player that deserves to have a cup. Thank you, everyone, who subscribed, by the way. It really does help us out. Like I said, we're very close to 200 now. And it does give me a bit of energy. These streams can be a bit hard. We just hit the... We are right now 40 seconds, a minute 40 from 3 hours. Oh, 199. Thank you, whoever just saw. I think that would have been Ivan. I could be wrong. Thank you, Ivan. No, you bought it to 199, buddy. Oh, 120. They cannot pull their goalie. Oh, he still can't get off. Hedovan's trying to get off. Oh, it's icing. Minute 9, icing. I wonder if Hedovan's just going to go straight off for the face-off here. John Cooper looks like... Whenever they zoom in on John Cooper, he always looks like he's just been declined a loan from a bank. And he doesn't know why. Here we go. Timeout now. Look at him. Talking to his team about how to get this bank loan through. All right, minute 9. Oh, kind of want an OT now. Pavelski, 8. I love these graphics that they've got going at the moment. Wins another one. 9 from 12 in the face-offs, Pavelski. Oh, Ben out in front, but he shot it straight into that lovely Lightning logo. Cheering the Bears because you like them, or a specific player, probably, because of a nationality. No, it has nothing to do with the Australian thing. I don't think Nathan Walker's on that team. I just really like Pavelski. My brother's a huge Sharks fan, so I've always watched a lot of Sharks growing up, and I've just always liked Pavelski. Like, he's kind of one of my favorite players that isn't a Penguin. So he just seems one of those players that should have a cup. Although Hedman, I'd like to see one. Oh, here we go. Empty net on. Oh, missed. As Doc Emmerich says, that one would not go. Ah, it's icing. It's icing. 28.3. Hedman will have to go back to the net. Gaudreau had a real good chance. Oh. Yeah, shake your head all you want, Gaudreau. The puck, shaking your head doesn't put the puck in the net. Even though I do that non-stop in sport. All right, back to an empty net. It's going to need a miracle now. 15 seconds, they don't have it in their zone. Is it icing? 3.8 seconds. 3.8 seconds. They'll double check the time. Might be like 4.2, 4.3. Well, I'll just take this moment to just thank everyone who's been here for the stream throughout the whole time. Logan was a huge proponent there. Guys, if you want to follow his YouTube channel, it's up above, Frogan Reactions. They talk about the Leafs and Apple products. Seems like a pretty cool guy. But yeah, otherwise, looks as if this might be done. Face off going. Shot. Oh, and he whiffs it. He whiffs the shot. You just see him. You just see Klingberg look up into the sky, and he knew. He knew that he had to get off a better shot than that. Well, Game 5 is now necessary. Let's hope you reach 200 soon. I really hope so. I've got a few videos to release today. From Ben H Sports, I get 2 jerseys every fortnight at random, just to fill out the collection. So I'll do an opening of that. So I'll open 2 random jerseys, which would be cool. And then obviously do the preview of the review of this game, preview Game 3. And then I'm planning on rearranging this whole room. And then if I get to it, I might make a video on the Buffalo Sabres, because they have 4 forwards under contract, and I didn't know until today when someone asked me about them, and I looked at them and I was like, why do they have no one signed? But yeah. But great win to the Lightning. Game 5 is definitely necessary, so we're definitely doing this back-to-back on Friday, Saturday. For you, it's Saturday, Sunday for me, which makes my life nice and easy. Next live stream will be Game 4. Game 3, I'll be at work, so that sucks, but that's the way it is. Till we grow this a bit further and I can justify not working, which I think is a long, long, long way away, if that's even possible. But anyway, everyone, I'll probably call it there. We've just hit 3 hours and 5 minutes. And I've just got over laryngitis, so my voice is kind of going, you need to give me a break, dude, because this is not fun. But thank you, everyone, for subscribing, for being in here, making this stream go. Looks like we've got a fun series. Looks like we've got a real fun series going up. So if you do want to pop by for Game 4 and Game 5, I'll be streaming both. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See you, and bye. It's going to be like a Zoom call at the end of every Zoom call where everyone's like, see ya. And then it's like, where the fuck is the end? Yeah, there's the end button. Like, that's my favorite thing about this whole pandemic, is that when anyone closes out anything, it's like, see you guys. And they're really happy. And then it's just like, close. And you just get to see their real face of just like, I hate meetings. I don't want to be here. Always makes me giggle. Anyway, everyone, yeah, have a nice day. Anyway, stay safe, everyone. Obviously, it's not fun times, so hopefully everything's all fine in your neighborhood, and all night if you're across the world. Yes, I will have a nice day. It's only 1 p.m. here, but hopefully everyone else has a great night or day or morning, or tomorrow is fantastic. And yeah, but have fun. See you all, and bye.